Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing well. What I thought I'd do today is I do one of the really common YouTube tags, just to let you learn a bit more about me, maybe even learn some secrets about me, you never know. So yeah, I'm going to be doing the TMI tag today. A little bit of groundwork before I answer these questions, but the good news is in case you actually do want to listen to my podcast is now on iTunes. So if you search for the Chronicles of Ham podcast on iTunes, you can now listen. And I talk about everything from dating to fitness to a little bit of everything. So please check that out if you're interested. But yeah, moving on to the TMI tag. I think it's 50 questions. So hopefully they're not too revealing. But bear with me whilst I try and answer them. So I'm going to lean back as well because I feel way more comfortable. I've got a cup of tea, I've got my candle on. So yeah, let's get these questions answered. So question one is what am I wearing? So I've got my glasses on, obviously. I've got on my jeans, which are Primark. I've got a Primark t-shirt on, so this stripy jumper with like it looks like it's got a shirt built in, but it doesn't. I've got my cross necklace on, my Michael Kors watch on, I've got my red lipstick on as well. Question two, have I ever been in love? Oh my god, like question two, this has just hit me. Like, whoa, that's quite a question. This is a hard question to answer because it's a bit like, how do you actually know that you were in love until, I don't really know how you measure that, but I believe I was in love once when I was younger. That was from about my first relationship. I'm not obviously going to divulge all the details of my life on YouTube, but yeah, I would class that from my two relationships that I've had. I would say that that was when I was in love. Question three, have I ever had a terrible breakup? Yes. Again, maybe one day I'll talk about it on the old YouTube, but yeah, I've had a pretty awful breakup, probably one of the worst that probably most people would hear in a while. So yeah, that was a bad breakup. Whew. Question four, how tall am I? So I am 5'1", so I'm teeny tiny and I'm a little pocket rocket. Number five, how much do you weigh? So I'm currently 8 stone 6. I'm not too sure what that is in kilograms. I think it's 53 kilograms. I think I'm about 118 pounds if you're American and you're watching this. Hey, howdy. Question six, have I got any tattoos? No, I don't. Question seven, have I got any piercings? The only things that I've got pierced are my ears. Question eight, I think OTP, it says OTP question mark. OTP I think means one true pairing. So who are my favourite couples? So my first favourite couple are from Take Me Out, Clarice and Kareem. They are seriously couple goals. If I ever find a future husband, I need to find someone like those two because that would be living the dream. In terms of celebrities and like famous people, I'm going to go really cheesy and I'm going to go Harry and Meghan Markle. I feel like they're genuinely in love. Obviously I'm not friends with them, I don't know them that well clearly, but they're my favourite pairing at the moment. The royal wedding was amazing. Number nine, favourite show, Take Me Out, obs. I've always got to get it in there, haven't I? But I also say I love RuPaul's Drag Race. I watched the like finale episode before the, you know, like they actually crowned the winner this morning. I'm loving at the moment as well. I love a good Netflix documentary, so I'm watching a few at the moment. Question 11 is something that I miss. I miss that feeling when you were younger and you didn't have a care in the world. I find nowadays, like when you get older and when you're an adult, you've got so many more problems to deal with. So it's kind of nice to not have to worry about things, and I kind of wish I could go back to that time when I was a child when I actually didn't have any worries. Question 10, favourite bands. So bands versus like singers. I like the Killers. Favourite bands. Do you know what? There isn't that many bands that are out there anymore that I can think of. God, that's a tough question. Yeah, I think all I can say is The Killers. And like really old school, so like Destiny's Child, TLC, Spice Girls. I listen to a lot of old like music, like 90s music, so I don't really have a current favourite band that I can think of off the top of my head. My favourite song. Oh, I really wish I thought these questions through before I answered it. Favourite song. I do quite like The Killers. When We Were Young, like that song I really like. I like John Legend, Ordinary People. I was thinking of a song the other day. I also like George Michael, so I like it's gonna bug me. What is the song called? Fast Love. Like that song reminds me of being in the back of the car when I was a kid, so I love George Michael, Fast Love. How old am I? I'm 26. Question 14, zodiac sign, I'm Taurus. Number 15, the quality that I look for in a partner. 100% loyalty. So if I ever have a boyfriend again, I want them to be 110% loyal, like loyal to the ground, like have my back and I'll have their back as well, so loyalty. Favourite quote. My favourite quote is by Dita Von Teese, and it's you can be the ripest, juiciest peach in the world, but there'll still be someone that hates peaches. So that's like, I love that phrase because it basically means that you can do whatever you want in your life, you're still going to have people that don't like you. Favourite actor. These are tough questions. I really wish I'd looked at these beforehand. Favourite actor. I hope they've got favourite actress as well, by the way, or is this like a question where it should be asking for both? Favourite actor. I like Leonardo DiCaprio. Tom Cruise. No, not Tom Cruise. Why did I say Tom Cruise? Tom Hanks. I like Tom Hanks. I think they're the main two. Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks. Favourite colour. My favourite colour is red, I reckon, because I love red nails, I love red lipstick. 19. Do I like loud music or soft music? So when I'm working out, I have to have I have wireless little headphones that I wear, so I always have to have the music loud to like drown out any background noise. But when I'm going to bed, I like soft music, but if I was to pick which one I listen to more, I'm going to say loud music. Number 20. Where do I go when I'm sad? Do you know what's really sad? I know that's the trick, like what am I really sad, but when I'm really sad, I just go to bed. Like, I just kind of like sitting there and kind of like wallowing in the sadness. So I'll sit there and I'll go on my phone, I'll go on Pinterest and I'll find things to kind of comfort me. You know, like when you save like quotes to your phone as well. So yeah, when I'm sad, I basically go to bed, which is quite sad. But yeah, that's what I do. Question 21. How long does it take me to shower? So if I'm in the morning, no more than 10 minutes, just because I literally, most of the time I only wash my hair a couple of times a week, so I just do like a body wash. And if I'm gonna if I'm having a shower when I've had makeup on, I'll take my makeup off, like wipe the most of it off first. If I'm washing my hair, it'll probably be about 20 minutes because I like to kind of let my hair get really wet, get it nice and damp, give it a good scrub, put like a treatment in, shave my legs at the same time. So yeah, I'd probably say a bit longer when I'm washing my hair. 22. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? On a standard day, I would say about 20 minutes to do a full face of makeup. So if you add in my shower, which is 10 minutes, I'd probably say about 40 minutes, 45 minutes. If I'm on a push, I could do it quicker than that, but I would rather be honest with you guys and be like, yeah, it takes me 45 minutes. If it's like a day where I'm wanting to make more of an effort and I'm like putting false lashes on and I've put my rollers in, I'd probably say an hour and a half. Just because I guess technically if you're putting rollers in, that's another 10 minutes. 23. Have I ever been in a physical fight? No, I haven't. I don't know if I should have been in a fight before, but no, I've definitely not been in a fight before. 24. Turn on. I love really smart, witty men. my future husband, whoever he is, he could be watching this, I don't know. But my future, like, baby daddy, my future hubby, my future bae, has to be really smart and quick-witted, because they've got to be able to put up with me. I mean, yeah, they need to have wit. My turn off is when people are stuck up, vain, just self-obsessed, like anyone who talks about Instagram followers or like anything like that, or is just rude, you know, focuses on themselves too much. That's a turn off for me. You can jog right on. 26, the reason I joined YouTube. I haven't been on YouTube that long now. Like, obviously I've got a few videos. Like and subscribe to my channel, link below. But I joined YouTube just because I really enjoy watching YouTube videos. I probably watch them more than I watch TV. So after like the past year or so, I've decided just to kind of go for things in life. So yeah, that's why I've decided to join YouTube. 27, my fears. I haven't got a lot of fears. The only thing I don't like is being spun round like too fast, just because it makes me feel really like rough and sick. So I don't really like being spun around. 28, the last thing that made me cry. The last thing that made me cry was in May, when I had a bit to do. Like, I'm not going to go into it on YouTube. I'm far too nice to like reveal things that have gone on in my life. But some people that I thought, you know, I was close to, it happens in life, you drift apart. So yeah, I was quite upset by that because it was my birthday and it kind of made me and my family feel a bit crappy. But life goes on. Wish all the other people the best, but yeah, that really upset me. 29, the last time you said you loved someone. Probably said it to my mum at some point, because she always goes, Hannah, I love you, and I go, love you too, but it takes me a while. If I'm feeling a bad mood, that's not going to happen. 30, the meaning behind my YouTube name. So I have to actually give a shout out to my first ever boyfriend, although it ended and I'm probably very bitter about it. I had a blog called The Chronicles of Hannah, so I liked that because it just reminds me of the Chronicles of Narnia. So Chronicles of Hannah, Chronicles of Han, that's what my Instagram name is, and I just like the sound of it, so that's the reasoning behind it. 31, the last book I read. The last book I read. In 4 is probably Matthew Hussey's book on getting like dated and like finding a boyfriend and how to get the guy. I really enjoyed that book. I really need to get my acting to gear though and start trying to make more effort to not be single anymore. So yeah, I enjoyed that book. 33, sorry, the last show I watched. It was RuPaul's Drag Race this morning. 34, the last person I talked to was my mum and dad, because they were about to do a food shop. We're doing a barbecue tomorrow for Father's Day. So yeah, that was one of the last things that the people that I talked to. The relationship between you and the person you last texted. So I guess the last person that messaged me was Ricky Lee, my gorgeous girl. She texted me. I think she called me last night. I was long gone. I was fast asleep, so she texted me. Favourite food, I would say it's pasta. I love pasta, I love carbs, I love spaghetti bolognese. Oh yeah, if I didn't watch my carbs, I would just always be eating pasta. Places I want to visit, 37. I'd love to visit America. I'd love to visit Russia. I think Russia's got an amazing, you know, beautiful architecture. I'd love to go to Russia. Poland, I'd love to go to Poland. I'd just love to travel anywhere, to be honest with you. Last place I don't know if this question's worded right. 38, last place you were. Other than home, I was probably the last place I was at was my work, my office in Clifton. 39, do I have a crush? I don't think I do. Like, surely I'd know if I fancied someone. It takes a lot for me to fancy someone, so that's probably why. But no, I don't really have any crushes at the moment. Number 40. Last time you kissed someone. It's probably my dog. God, I'm making myself sound like a right old lady with these questions. But yeah, the last time I kissed someone was my dog, like when he kisses me on the lips when I got in from work yesterday. 41, last time I was insulted. If it's unrelated to my job, because I'm a complaint handler for a living, the last time I got insulted was in May, and I got called a female dog, so, yeah, that was a bit awkward. But yeah, life goes on. Yeah, that's very awkward. 42, favourite flavour of sweet. I love rhubarb and custard sweets. 43, what instruments do you play? I play the piano, I can play the recorder, I can play the flute, and that's about it. 44, favourite piece of jewellery. I'm probably going to say either my Fitbit or this Michael Kors watch that I bought myself as a graduation present. It's from a brand called Shop on Time, and it's basically, you know, like a gold Michael Kors watch. It's got like a bluey black centre, and then it's got like crystals around the outside, so I love wearing this, and it reminds me of my graduation. 45, the last sport I played, if it's other than me doing a workout, the last sport I did some rowing on the weekend. I did it for a charity fundraiser. Last song I sang, 46. Last song I sang. It was DJ Khaled when he goes, another one. So yeah, it was DJ Khaled, you know, when he's, if you're looking at the truth, you know your mind, they never lie, no, I'm the one, yeah, I'm the one. Bit of Bieber, but yeah, I was doing the whole thing when he goes, another one. Favourite chat-up line. I don't really think any chat-up lines are ever my favourite, to be honest with you. I've heard one before where someone goes, if you're in a bar and you're trying to impress a girl, you walk over to them, you get your ice cubes out of your drink and you put them on the table and you go, you see that, girls? The ice has just been broken. Hey, like that's quite good. And 48, have I ever used it? No, I haven't. 49, the last time you hung out with anyone. I went out to Bristol Zoo for like a work social a couple of days ago. So yeah, that was the last time I hung out with everyone. And 50, who should answer these questions next? Well, whoever's watching this, I double dare you to answer these questions. So yeah, that was the TMI tag. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it gave you a bit more information about me. If you did enjoy this video, obviously please comment, like the video and subscribe. You can do it down there. As always, the links to my social media is down below, and I hope you all have a good weekend. Bye guys.